Welcome back to From Simmer
to Sizzle. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Jacob.
And today we're making Crunchwrap Supremes, a drink to go with, and Sopapillas for dessert. I'm super excited for the Sopapillas because I've never had them before. He has, though.
Yeah, Sopapillas are a Hispanic dessert. They're kind of like donuts. You just make the dough, you cut them up, fry them. You serve them with cinnamon, sugar, powdered sugar. You drizzle them with honey.
And you dip them in chocolate or caramel, right?
Anything really. Yeah. Chocolate, caramel. You can do fruit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we're gonna jump right into getting the dough started. So we need, right over here, we've got 4 cups of flour. We've got 4 tablespoons of shortening. And we've got 1 tablespoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. So we're gonna get all these ingredients mixed together, and then we're going to slowly add some water, go from there. All right, let's get started on the dough. So go ahead and then put these into here, start mixing them up.
Okay.
Water. We've got 1.5 cups of warm water. Once we get everything, all the dry ingredients and the shortening all mixed up, then we're gonna start to slowly add the water. Yeah, that's good enough. So just mix this as best you can. Try to break up the shortening and mix it all in with the flour. We just need to make sure that there's no like chunks. And then we'll start to slowly add the water so we get a nice kind of shaggy ball of dough out of this.
Let me add some water.
Yeah, do you want to stir or do you want to add the water? It's up to you.
I'll stir.
Okay. So I'm just going to add this a little bit at a time. Go ahead and mix that in.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah. There's not really a wrong way to do it. It is starting to come together.
Yeah, it is.
What?
It takes forever.
Yeah, you're doing fine. Once you get all the water in, I'll probably just put a glove on and get in there with my hands.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, it's starting to come together now.
Yeah.
Oops. What did you do? Alright, now I'm just going to get in there by hand. Make sure everything's coming together. Still pretty crumbly, but that's
Need a little bit more water?
I don't know yet.
Think you need some water, or you think it's good?
Maybe.
That's good enough?
Yeah, just add a little bit at a time. Alright. Mix that in, see if that'll be enough. Much better. You just want to mix it until you get a nice smooth ball as best you can.
That looks good.
Yeah, I think that is good enough. Alright, so we're going to cover our dough with some plastic wrap, and we're going to let it sit for 20 minutes before we do anything else with it. And in the meantime, we're going to start prepping the stuff for our Crunchwraps. So let's see what we got. We got some onion we're going to dice up. Yep. Some tomato.
Mater.
We got some iceberg lettuce. And that's all that we have to prep. The other stuff is already ready. We got some ground beef that we made ahead of time. We got some shredded cheese. We got some sour cream. I think that's everything. All right.
Let's get in the chop.
So what do you want to do?
I want to do the mater.
Okay. You okay with this, Nick? Or do you want one smaller?
I guess I'll be alright. So I gotta dice this thing up?
Yeah, you know how to do it?
And do I do like slices and then... How do I do it?
Okay, here.
Keep this part out.
It's just like an onion, so follow me.
So,
Well, except I gotta cut the ends off the onion first, so don't do this. That's good enough, I guess. Alright. First thing we're gonna
this
do
side,
is cut it in half.
like this.
Yep. We'll get one half down. I'm just gonna make slices.
Mine's not sticking right here.
Yeah, tomatoes, they don't hold their form as well. You're doing fine.
I'm not as quick as you.
Watch your fingers. When you get down to that last little bit, it's kind of hard. So, you got it. There you go. All right. Now we want to turn it. Give it a good cross cut.
Yeah, right. Mine's falling apart.
Yeah, just give it the best you can. I never liked dicing tomatoes.
Oh no.
It's fine. They don't have to be pretty. Got a couple of big chunks here. Cut them smaller. I don't want to bite into just a big old chunk of onion while we're doing this.
Should these be smaller?
No, those are fine. I'm just giving the onions a nice little mince. Get them smaller. Then you do the exact same thing to the other half.
Good enough.
Yep. I think that's fine.
Oh, I dropped a mater. A couple maters.
Alright, last one we gotta do is the lettuce. It's fine.
So much hands on this. Ah!
What'd you do?
I flicked my finger on that glass bowl.
Alright, now I'm gonna chop up our lettuce. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, that should be plenty.
Looks good.
Alright, I guess the next step is just to cook them. Do it again, a little louder.
Oh!
Alright, so we've got everything ready. We're going to start building our Crunchwraps. We're going to use some large like burrito shell tortillas. And in the middle of it we got a tostada. It's basically just a little tortilla that's like fried and crispy. You can get these at the store, you can make your own, really easy. So the first thing we're going to do
Is...
we're going to put down some of our ground beef. We made this ahead of time, seasoned it, drained it off. There's still a little bit of liquid in there, but that's fine. I want to make sure everything's in the center of the tortilla because we're going to fold it around. And like cheese, I think.
cheese.
Go ahead and sprinkle some cheese on there for me.
A little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit more. Perfect.
Oh.
I'm gonna put some onions in there.
Onions.
And then I think we're gonna put our tostada there, right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put some sour cream on top of it. Just kind of make sure we cover the tostada there. Now,
Do you need a spoon for this?
I'm just gonna use my hands.
Oh, okay.
So we got our tomato. I'll put that right on the top. Good enough for me.
And some lettuce.
Some lettuce. You gotta make sure you're not like overfilling it, because then it gets a little hard to close. And when you're closing it, you want to just fold all the sides into the center like so. If it's too full, then what you can do is you can take a smaller tortilla and just put it on the top, fold that around it like that, so that way none of your your innards fall out. But before I fold this, I'm going to put a little bit of fresh cilantro on there. And
What's that?
this is queso fresco.
Oh.
It's a nice little crumbling cheese. So we have it. I'm going to put a little bit on here. This one will be mine anyway. It should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and put this second tortilla on there, just to make sure that everything fits. And then fold all the sides in around it.
Mm.
Every time you make a fold, you want to make the next one right at the edge of it. And then you get this right there.
That looks good.
Fold that into the center.
This comes out.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook these on like a sandwich press. You could do it on like a George Foreman kind of grill, or you could just do it in like a skillet. That's what we normally do. You just want to make sure that the folded side goes down first.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to forget about this one while we're... Alright, so we're just going to put that in there.
How long do they cook?
Everything inside is already cooked. We just want to make sure we get a good sear on the tortillas. Alright, so let's build yours real quick
Okay.
before we burn mine.
Yeah, I don't want to burn yours. Should we get yours out first?
Oh, it's fine. It's not there yet.
Okay.
Alright, some cheese on there. Tostada right there.
Mm-hmm.
Put some sour cream on that.
Like fancy.
Yeah, real fancy.
Like fancy.
Alright. Tomatoes? No, don't pour it like that.
Yeah,
You're going
you
to get
do.
all the juice in there if you do that. You just want to take a nice little handful.
Let's check on his. What do you think?
Uh,
Don't want it to burn.
yeah. Ooh,
Ooh.
that looks good. Yeah. Alright.
What do you think?
Honestly, I think that's probably ready to go.
That looks really
Look
good.
at that. That looks really good.
That looks better
Now-
than the ones at Taco Bell.
Yeah, the grill that we're using has lines on it, so we got some grill marks on the other side, but that's just aesthetics. It doesn't matter.
It's just fancy.
Yeah, real fancy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that right there
Okay.
while we finish building yours,
All right.
and
Lettuce.
I'm just gonna sprinkle some lettuce. Do you want some cilantro and
Yeah.
queso?
Yeah.
Sure. A little bit of cilantro
Ooh.
and a little bit of this queso.
I've never
fresco.
tried that before.
Here, have a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
All right. Let's see. I think we'll probably go ahead and put that on there. All right. Do you want to try folding this? It's up to you. If you think you can do it, go ahead.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah. So make your next fold right there. Yeah, you're doing fine.
There's a mater right here. It won't be as tight.
Yeah, you're folding it pretty well. All right. Now that one, just fold it up and into the middle. There you go. All right. That for me. We're just going to place that down there. All right, go ahead and close it.
Getting there.
Yeah.
That looks better than at Taco Bell.
These do look good.
Honestly.
Normally the ones we make, they're pretty big. They're pretty hefty. So
Hefty.
this is just the right size, I think.
Yeah.
That side's better. Alright, let's see what we're doing here.
Want this?
Yeah, well, okay. I'm just gonna get in front of you for a second. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, I think so. Here we go. Alright, so those are our Crunchwraps.
They look great.
Yeah, they do. But we've got some other stuff we got to finish first. So we're going to set these aside and get to work on our drink.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to make our drink. We're going to make our own version of a Baja Blast from Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we're doing a Taco Bell recipe, so might as well make the Taco Bell drink, Baja Blast.
Yes.
Now, Baja Blast is pretty simple, really. I mean, you can make it just by taking some regular Mountain Dew and adding a splash of blue Powerade. So that's what we're gonna do. It's really not. It's not very fancy.
It's fancy.
It's not.
You're right.
So we got just regular Mountain Dew.
Isn't it 75% Mountain Dew?
Yeah, roughly. So I'm gonna pour. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just kind of eyeballing this. Doesn't have to be precise. But you basically want to go for 75% Mountain Dew and 25% Powerade or Gatorade or whatever. You'll know.
It gives it the color. That's
yeah,
for
the
sure.
color will change. So you get that nice kind of cyan, greenish blue. That's very much green. That's not.
I think it needs more Powerade.
Maybe.
Is this one just the regular Baja Blast?
That's probably too much Powerade now.
Is this the other one?
No, I'm gonna have to take some off the top to add some rum and stuff in here. This is my cocktail.
That's what you get for listening to me.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Okay.
Do you want to make your own Baja Blast in there?
Yeah. That's 75%?
Eyeball it.
Think so?
Sure. That's plenty.
I like a lot of Powerade.
All right.
Gotta stir it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's very green.
What do you think?
Tastes like it.
All right. For my cocktail, I'm going to. You can really. I've been experimenting this with a couple days now, and you can add just about anything to this, and it'll taste good. The easiest one you can do, it's kind of like a daiquiri, so you're just going to add rum and lime juice to it. For this, I'm going to use Malibu, so I'm going to add 2 ounces of Malibu. And the reason I'm using Malibu as opposed to like a light rum like Bacardi or something is because this is just coconut flavored. That's really it.
It's very good. I tried it.
Coconut goes really well with lime, and those are the main flavors here. So I'm going to go with 1/4 ounce of lime juice. That's a little bit more, but it'll be all right. Stir that up.
It's gonna be good.
That is good, yeah. That's pretty sweet.
Price weight. And that's our drink.
Yep, that's our version of Baja Blast and a nice little Baja Blast Daiquiri.
Cut.
All right, now we're gonna make our sopapillas real quick.
Sopapillas.
We made our dough. We let it sat for 20 minutes or so, and we're ready to roll it out. So we put some flour on our counter here, and we're just going to start to roll that out until it's about a 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch thick. Do you want to try rolling?
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of like the pizza dough.
Yeah, a bit.
Ooh.
There you go. We just want to get it fairly thin. as even as possible, but
Yeah, it's not very round.
no, it doesn't have to be.
Okay,
either.
good. This one's a little thick.
I think that's fine. I think that's about the right thickness.
Yep.
All right. Now we're just gonna cut it up. All right. So some of these are a little big.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut them up again. If I should cut that one up. That one's pretty big.
That's okay. I'll eat that one.
Okay, I'll leave that one for you. All right. So we're gonna do these in our little countertop fryer, but you could just as easily do this in like a Dutch oven or something on the stove top. You just want to make sure that your oil gets to the right temperature. So we're gonna put it at, what is it at, 375? Yeah. So we're gonna get our oil to 375 and fry them. They don't need very long. You just want to let them go until they're golden brown, maybe a minute or two. Flip them. We're just gonna do these a couple at a time, and then we're gonna put them on the tray and drain them.
Okay. We're rolling.
All right, our oil's good and hot, so we're gonna start frying these things. We're just gonna do a couple at a time, so we can fit them in our fry basket. But you know, if you're doing this like a countertop, throw as many in there as you can fit. It's up to you. All right, just gonna do a couple of them, toss them in there, let them fry.
How long do they fry for? 3 minutes?
Just a couple minutes. We want to go until they get some color, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are good. Gonna give those a second to drain, you know, the excess grease off, and then we're gonna toss them. We've got our baking sheet here lined with a wire rack so we can drip the grease off and let these sit for a minute. And then we're gonna toss them straight into the sugar. We don't want to let them sit too long.
Just tell me when it's...
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I like it.
Exactly the way you're doing it now. It's fine. Anywhere. Yeah, that one's got a lot of
That's
sugar.
got a lot. That's okay, I'll eat it. Cinnamon.
Yeah, we got some cinnamon sugar, powdered sugar, and just regular sugar. So we're gonna do some with all of them, you know. Oh, I don't know. Mixed up my words there.
It's okay, I do that a lot. Ooh, chocolate. I didn't know if you had it or not.
You wanna try one of these?
Yeah. I want this one.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, I like donuts. Alright, got our sopapillas all done, tossed in our sugar. We've got some powdered sugar, cinnamon sugar, and some regular sugar. So to serve these, we're going to get some of our sauces over there. We've got some caramel, some chocolate, and we got some honey.
Honey.
So all we're going to do, this one's yours,
Yes.
and I'll take this one. Alright.
What do you want on yours?
On. Okay. I'll go with honey. What do you want?
Chocolate.
Alright. Alright.
I'm not ready. Ooh. Looks like a toaster strudel. We're eating this before our actual food.
Yeah.
Eating dessert first. Oh my gosh. I got all in my face.
Yeah, these are kind of messy. Make sure you got napkins nearby. And they're best when they're hot. I have to wash my hands. Yeah.
Really good.
Those are our sopapillas.
And that's our show.
Thank you for watching from Simmer.
To Sizzle.
Hold on.
What?
We have to try our food first.
Oh!
That's staying in.
No, it's not.
All right. All right, that's everything we're making. We got our Crunchwraps, we made our Sopapillas, and our drink. So let's go ahead and try it. Yeah. This is good.
Yeah, really good. Except for that. There'll be some lettuce.
Lettuce. All right.
Let's try our drink. Cheers.
That's good. Thank you for watching From Simmer
To Sizzle. If there's anything you'd like to see us make in the future, make sure you put it in the comments below.
and don't forget to like and subscribe. Join us next time.
Bye.
Bye.